Alright guys, Greenhawk here, and I want to welcome you all to the first discussion video. This one, as it states, is changes. And with that, I'm just basically going to talk about a few things that already exist in-game, and just, I feel, need a little bit of a tweak. So, let's get right into it. You can probably guess based on what's behind me. It's the Zentorno. The whole reverse fire feature. And I'm calling it a feature even though it really isn't. It's kind of bullshit that you can shoot out the back of this thing, but you can't get shot in through the back of this thing. Pretty much everyone knows that you can do this, and it's utter bullshit that you can, and it hasn't been fixed yet. Something that needs to be fixed immediately. If I just do this, I die. But that shouldn't really be a bother to anybody, right? Why not? Well, the problem here is that I can do it again, and again, and again. In fact, I can keep doing this so long as I want. I can keep shooting myself in the head as often as I like, time after time after time again. And that, unfortunately, is a very good griefing tactic. What you do is you piss somebody off, you get them to shoot at you, and if, let's say, they're just about to kill you, maybe you're in a sniper battle, you just go ahead and off yourself. But what I would like to see is that this feature be quote-unquote nerfed. Make it so that you can only do it, like, I don't know, every 3 minutes. I think 3 minutes is a good delay. So really there's no reason for the kill yourself feature to be in the game other than as a tool to piss people off. Alright, so the next feature is one that we all know about, and that's passive mode. Passive mode should not be in this interaction menu. It shouldn't be, really shouldn't even be in the game. The games go into Call of Duty or Battlefield or any other open world shooter or MMO, and maybe in an MMO, and just stand there. Especially one called Grand Theft Auto. So rather than prevent people's panties getting in a bunch, I suggest it be turned into a different server mode. Just like how you would go to the online section from single player and go to play GTA Online, and then go to, closed crew, it would say player versus enemy, or PvE, which would mean I can't kill other players, I can only kill pedestrians and cops and gang members and do missions. Or you could select PvP, player versus player, where I would go into a regular session and be allowed to kill everybody, where my settings in the interaction menu for targeting priority would still be strangers, or attackers, or everyone, whatever you choose. But really, it needs to be taken out, but because too many people will enable passive mode, be passive, come up to you while you've got a bounty, wait for someone else to come up and get your attention, then come out of passive while you're not looking and kill you. Or they'll go passive and get in your way while you're trying to kill one of their crewmates or what have you. Passive needs to be its own server where you can't kill other players, you can kill everything else in the game, but you can't kill other players, and then the rest of us who don't want to be little, as far as I'm concerned, cowards in Grand Theft Auto, can play in normal sessions. That just should have been a thing from the beginning, but it absolutely needs to be one now. It needs to be changed pronto. Okay, guys, so the next thing is emblems for vehicles. Now, everyone knows that you can put them on most vehicles. There are a few that you can't put them on, but whatever, we're not going to really get into that. The point here is that this shows up on this side, but not on the other side. It really should, if it's going to show up on the sides at all, show up on both sides. Alternatively, you should also have the option of having it show up on the hood, or the trunk, or the roof even. And if you choose to put it on the sides, maybe go from the side here to just above the rear tires. A little more options and some fixes for that, as well as fixing it so that it's not upside down on the motorcycles, and putting it on the trunk, specifically on vehicles like the hot knife. That's really where it should end up. Alright, so this is the next thing that needs to be changed. Tear gas. Obviously you find it in the throwables / grenade section, and right now what it does is you throw it down, the canister will eventually burst and a plume of smoke will pour out. It kills you pretty fast, but all I have to do is leave the cloud of smoke and its effects are done. Shouldn't tear gas affect your tear ducts? This right here is the effect I'm talking about. This is what you should be seeing when tear gas is in effect. No sounds, no wobbly body, but just a visual effect and a lack of aim. So the next topic of discussion here is a change that needs to be made for GTA Online is I would like them to stop dropping the draw distance. There's virtually no point in having a sniper rifle anymore. When you zoom in really far, for some reason you see less. I will constantly zoom in and a person will disappear once I get fully zoomed, but if I back out a bit, suddenly they appear again. That makes no sense. The scope makes no sense. That needs to be fixed. But if we've been losing draw distance because of tiny little details, why are these tiny little details still missing from the game now? On PS3 and Xbox 360, you used to be able to see another player's weapon tint. You see right here, I have the army on my sawed-off shotgun. But my friends can't see that. It's what's known as client side, I believe. And basically, I see my tints, but other people don't. Another thing that is strictly client side for some odd reason is the flashlight now. On previous gen, the flashlight was visible to other players. This on next gen should have stayed. In my opinion, there's no reason why this was removed from a world view. It shouldn't be just client side. It should be overall. Like, my friends should see me flashing this flashlight at them. In fact, it should be a tactic. Night needs to be darker in this game, where on next gen people kind of want to use shadows on next gen, I think, and if they don't, well, then they're not going to use flashlights anyways. They're not going to care. Flashlights have zero purpose, it seems, and yet they're in the game. Here they are. They're not being used for anything, but here they are. I like this red dot, which is nice. It's useful, but the flashlight should have a purpose, and it doesn't. Silencers don't even have a purpose. If I shoot somebody with this silencer, another player, and they die, I could shoot them with my silenced sniper from way over here. People will still freak out around me, and I will still somehow get tagged for shooting a person. How do they know it's me? How is it obvious that I'm the guy who sniped that person from way down there? Doesn't make any sense to me. That needs to be fixed. Flashlights need to be fixed. And weapon tints need to be fixed. I took a lot of time and put a lot of effort into unlocking the blue LSPD tint for this sniper. And nobody but me can see that I have this sniper tint. I didn't do this because I wanted to be happy with the color that I don't even notice because I'm shooting through it, or blurrily see as I'm running. Like, I'm not focusing on my tint right now. I'm looking at where I want to run. I didn't spend my time unlocking this so that no one would know that I spent that time unlocking it. And other than the tint being unlocked, which it should have been free if I put the effort into unlocking it, there's no other reward. You don't get anything for it. It's not like, congratulations, you unlocked the hardest tint to get. You use that gun a lot. Good for you. Like, here's a reward. Give me a t-shirt too or something, you know? I got nothing for my work. No. Huh. I've been damaged. That's unfortunate. Maybe I'll just go back to my apartment. Oh, I'm still missing health. Maybe before I head back out into the session or find a new one and start getting into fights, maybe I'll just drink this green juice. I hear it's made with kale or some shit. It's probably healthy, right? That's a cool animation. Oh well, fuck, what do you know? I didn't get any health back. This green juice is here for whatever friggin' reason. I mean, you can get drunk off the wine, you can get drunk off the whiskey, you can get high off the bong, you can call in a stripper, sit and watch TV, use the shower to clean your bullet wounds off, which I don't know anybody who actually wants to do that or takes the time to do that. Yet the green juice has no function. Hell, I know a lot of people who thought, oh, that's what it does, isn't it? That's exactly what it does. If you drink the green juice, you get health. No. You drink the green juice, you get nothing for it. You get a stupid animation, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright guys, so that is the end of the first GTA discussion video. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to comment any of your own ideas. I am going to continue doing more. This was just about changes that need to be made, so if you have a change that needs to be made, please mention that it's a change and not just an idea. If you have any ideas, feel free to submit them to me and I'll include them in future videos. Right now you're just seeing me go along on a track that I created called Little Pre, and it's meant to be kind of a play on words because it's called Little Pre, and Pre is P-R-I-X, and a lot of people will often read that as pricks, so there you go. It's available on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 if you go to my Green Hawk page. I'll leave a link in the description. And as you can see, it's pretty short, which is why I tend to do a few laps of it, quite a few laps of it. And you can do pretty much any vehicle class that you want on here. I believe I do have some excluded, but thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.